I'm sure by now you've seen all the solidarity calls for Sudan from the same people and organizations that have been calling for solidarity with Palestinians. So what is actually going on? And what is the war in Sudan about? To understand this, we need to go back to 2019, when finally, after decades of mobilizing on the ground against political Islam, the Muslim Brotherhood-backed and brutal dictator Omar al-Bashir was finally ousted by the people. This revolution was largely led by women and civilians, who forced a joint military-civilian transition. The transitional government was probably the most progressive in Sudan's history and included women and minorities from historically marginalized areas in Sudan. More importantly, this government not only started to dismantle apostasy laws and gender apartheid, but it also moved in the direction of rapprochement with Israel by signing the official agreement to the Abraham Accords. And guess who didn't like that? The Muslim Brotherhood-backed military, who convinced all military factions to stage a coup and removed the then technocratic leader, Abdalla Hamdok. This opened the door to the old Islamist guard and Islamist networks to regain control through the language of stability and security. Because the leader of the Sudanese armed forces, al-Burhan, and the leader of the rapid support forces, Hemedti, disagreed on structural and systemic issues, they had a fight. So on April 15th, 2023, full-out war erupted in Sudan. Since then, millions have been displaced, millions are starving, and tens of thousands, although it's really hard to verify the actual number, have been killed. The Sudanese armed forces have also been dropping chemical weapons on communities, especially in marginalized areas like Darfur, Kordofan, the Blue Nile. I met with some of these survivors of chemical weapons myself. Here are some photos that speak for themselves.